Hey everyone, welcome back to another beauty routine check-in. So in these videos, I share any new products that have entered my beauty routine. And by beauty routine, it could be makeup, it could be skincare, body care, what I use in the shower, things like that I am currently trying out, testing so that I can review in the future. And I just want to kind of like introduce those products to you and give you kind of like my first thoughts on them. So I do these videos, I try to do them once every month. So here is my little basket for the products that I'm going to be talking about today. So if you are interested in all of the products that have entered my beauty routine, just keep on watching. Guys, so I pretty much went shopping in my own home and we have a little basket here filled with products, and I'll just let you know my thoughts, my first impressions. So this does not mean that these are the only products. I'm probably still using a lot of the products that you saw in my last beauty routine check-in, but if something of a certain category runs out, I like to replace it with a new product so that I can give you guys reviews. So for this month, I ran out of my hypochlorous acid spray. The one I was using was the one from Prequel, and I talked about it in my empties video, and I did have this one in my collection that Tower 28 sent me, and I've heard so much about it. This is the SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. So here is the packaging, and I have been using this one for about a week, I would say. This one is safe for people who have eczema, and I use this spray when I get home from the gym. You could even take it in your gym bag and spray it literally when you're walking out of the gym, because the purpose of this spray is to soothe, purify, and renew. Our hero ingredient, hypochlorous acid, maximizes your good skin days by reducing the appearance of redness, supporting the skin's renewal process for all skin types, and it's just going to pretty much kill any bacteria that you might have gotten from maybe touching something in the gym without noticing. I don't know, sometimes I'll scratch my face without wanting to. So this is great to just keep the skin clear. I have not gotten any bad reactions from this one. It's working just as fine as the Prequel one, so that's pretty much part of my daily routine. So you guys know that I rave about the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. First of all, let me just say, First Aid Beauty, thank you a million times for giving us the option of getting it in a jar, because the packaging of the other one, I would be squeezing my life away in that bathroom. I would be like going through it, but this one is just perfect. Now the reason why I'm adding it to this video, because this is clearly not a new product to me. This is one that I've been talking about for years now, but the reason why I'm talking about it is because this scent is a dream if you're like me and you love tropical scents. So I have talked about other, like Le Monde Gourmand Lait de Coco, I said reminds me of Limber de Coco. This reminds me of Lo Dulce Típico, I think that's what you call it. It was like these little candies from Puerto Rico, and they had like coconut in them. When I start rubbing this in the shower, I can literally eat it. It smells like those candies, even though I don't like coconut candies, but the smell of it is like irresistible. I love the scent. I am going to continue to get this one for as long as I can. I hope it wasn't a limited edition scent, but the scent is called Toasted Coconut. So this body scrub is the only scrub so far that will get rid of KP bumps. It will get rid of ingrown hairs. It will get rid of razor bumps in your bikini line. It will get rid of literally whatever texture you have on your body. It will just smooth out your skin, and you will see results within the first week, which is what I love about it, because sometimes we hear people talking about products and you want to see results right away, and with some products you have to wait a little bit. But this one, I noticed the difference. If I stop using it, my skin does not look as good. I start getting like those little bumps on my thighs. I don't like that, so I always have to use it. I use it like every other day. This next product is completely new to me, and I am using it for like the elbows, armpits, anywhere where we tend to get a little bit more darkness from our skin's friction or anything like that. This is Medicube Kojic Acid Turmeric Pads. I have no idea if this is going to do anything, but I've always heard that those ingredients really help getting rid of any hyperpigmentation, scarring, things like that. I used it once, and I even used it on my legs, on my bikini area, and I didn't feel any burning sensation or anything, but I can't really give any thoughts on it yet, because these are the types of products that you do need to use consistently to notice a difference. But if you have any areas where you want to kind of brighten up, I think this would be good. It has kojic acid, turmeric, and it also has glycolic acid, so it's going to exfoliate your skin. And I didn't really have any bad reactions to it, so hopefully that works out. I also ran out of my La Roche-Posay facial spray, and also I don't have my Bioma one, so right now I only had my Cocoa Kind one. So I went ahead and added this to my skincare, and this is by CosRx. I got it a while back and then just shoved it in my skincare. So I'm bringing it back out, and this is the Ceramide Skin Barrier Moisturizing Mist. This has panthenol B5 and hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to replenish the skin moisture barrier, instant hydration boost, and it helps soothe the skin. Super moisturizing, leaves the skin super glowy. The mist is really nice. Do you see that? It leaves such a beautiful glow to the skin. Doesn't make my skin itch or tingle. So far, it has not given me any bad reactions. I haven't broke out. I don't have any breakouts right now. So this one has been working really, really good. Also, I just got this in the mail yesterday. This is the Thayer's Hydrating Milky Mist. I needed to try this out. Like, I was so excited for this mist. I saw someone using it. I think it was on Instagram or TikTok, and their skin looked so beautiful and glowy and dewy. So I don't know how it works, but I am so ready to try it out. It has oat milk. It has 7% glycerin, which is great because glycerin on my skin, that's where you really see the hydration. Hyaluronic acid here doesn't really do too much for me because it's not humid here. So glycerin really, really helps. Sorry if you hear Haley snoring. Now she's taking a nap here in the room. It's just me and her here during the day now. So yeah, this is good for normal to dry skin. It's fragrance free. So good so far. I just gotta make sure that it doesn't break me out. For my hair, you guys, I have tried expensive things for my hair and I feel like they don't do anything. Now, I went back to my Bath & Body Works Gingham moisturizing shampoo, and my hair has been so happy, so shiny, paired with the OGX coconut conditioner. That is what I'm using right now, and even though I'm saying that it's new to my beauty routine, I pretty much am done with this one, and I can say that it cleans my hair really nicely without leaving it feeling too oily, but it doesn't dry it out. So it's perfect for me. It also is sulfate free, so for those of you who get like keratin treatments, you can use these shampoos. Up next, I'm going to be using this product from Glow Recipe that I am so excited about. This banana souffle moisturizing cream. This right here was a moisturizer that Glow Recipe had, and they discontinued it, and they brought it back in a little set with a lip balm. It smells so freaking good. So it's a banana moisturizer, but it also has magnesium to soothe, hydrate, and replenish the skin. It's supposed to be like a nice gentle moisturizer, so I'm very excited to try this one out. Just waiting to run out of the bubble one that I'm using, and I'm gonna turn this one into my night one and see how my skin reacts, even though I did use it in the past and I think I really like that one. I changed my SPF because I ran out of my favorite Supergoop watery lotion SPF, so I decided, since I received a lot of PR sending skincare and SPFs, I have like 7 SPFs in my drawer, so I need to try out other formulas. So now I am trying out the Kiehl's SPF, and this is called the Better Screen UV Serum Sunscreen SPF 50, and it has collagen peptides. So it's also supposed to visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. I have been taking this with me when we go to the pool, and I also did not get a sunburn with this, so it was effective. It didn't irritate my skin. I didn't get any bumps with it, so this one is on my good list for SPFs, which my skin is so picky with SPFs, so when I find a good one, I stick to it. But I do want to try other formulas, and this one works really, really nice. Now for body SPF, I have been using the Vacation Classic Whip. Oh my god, not only is this fun to put on, my girls love to put this on, but very little goes such a long way. This literally comes out just like whipped cream, which is crazy. I'm gonna show you. Literally comes out like whipped cream, and this right here is enough to do like my entire arm. It leaves your skin literally so glowy, like a model. Amazing SPF. I don't like the way that the other ones feel on me. This one I'm going to buy over and over and over again. It's SPF 30, but I have not gotten sunburn here. So the ones that I'm using are doing their thing because the sun here is no joke. Up next, Lion Posay sent me a new product that I am loving. I also ran out of my Prequel Pre-Cleanse. It's like a cleansing oil, and I love to remove my makeup with that. But I received this from Lion Posay, and I had to give it a try. This is a new product, and this is the Pep Melt Cleansing Barrier Balm. So the way that I do this is the way that I do with all of my cleansing balms. I start off with my fingers dry, and I start working the product into my skin. You close your eyes, make sure that you get all around the mascara, everything, and then people usually rinse it off with water, which you can do, but I like to take a makeup eraser. It's like a little cloth that you can use for makeup removal. I wet that and then I just wipe away my makeup, and it takes every single bit of makeup off of my face and leaves my face feeling hydrated. This is a great product so far. I've been trying this perfume, and this is from Clean Reserve. This is Sun-Kissed Papaya. I bought the travel size of this. I felt like it was going to be a nice tropical perfume, and I did get a compliment from my husband when I wore this the other night. This is super tropical. This is like fruit juice that literally just got squeezed, like different types of fruits. It's even a little thick. I feel like maybe, do I smell mango in here? That has to be the papaya that I'm smelling. Super tropical, but I feel like I'm okay with just a travel size. It's not a perfume that I want a full size of, but it's kind of fun to wear during summer. I don't think it's going to be a favorite though. I have also been trying this body scrub before I added the First Aid Beauty back into my routine. This is the Saltaire Coral Coast body scrub, and as you can see, I've been using this one a couple times. Tell me why I made the mistake of shaving my legs and then going in with the scrub. When I tell you everything was burning, I don't know if this has, it has vitamin C. Yeah, I didn't read, so that was my fault. It has vitamin C, which maybe that's why my skin reacted, but girl, my skin was burning. But it's a nice scrub, but I haven't used it enough to be able to give a solid opinion on it. I will say though that the little scrubbies don't last as long as I would like them to. They just kind of dissolve, but overall it's a really nice body scrub, so I'm going to continue to use it, and it smells amazing. Yeah, smells so freaking good. Now it does leave like a nice glow, so I like to use this one more for like when I just want to exfoliate my skin but not really do like a super crazy deep exfoliation. I found a dupe for my Briogeo sleek stick that I like to use when I'm doing my buns and stuff like that, and this is from Not Your Mother's. This is the All Eyes on Me wax stick. This feels almost identical to the Briogeo one, and it's like half the price. So this brand, I have been trying so many products from their line and they're all amazing. So this is exactly like the Briogeo one that I love, and it's good for even when you have your hair loose. You just kind of get rid of flyaways with this. I have been using it nonstop, so I just wanted to share it here because it is more affordable. I've been trying to get into vitamin C, so I'm going to add these products into my routine. I have been using this one already. I think I'm almost done with this one actually. This is the Depuff and Brighten Eye Gel. It has not given me any bad reactions to my under eyes. Not so sure if it brightens, but it's a pretty good under eye. I use this one for like nighttime, so far no bad reactions. And I want to add these two to my skincare routine, but my skin is a little picky when it comes to vitamin C. I tried using this product like about a month ago, and the only thing that was putting me off was the smell. I was not a fan of the smell, but this is pure vitamin C, 15%. So I think I want to try this one again. And I also have the chlorophyll discoloration serum from Coco Kind that I'm going to start using as well, because my skin has been doing great when it comes to acne. I don't have any acne. I've been doing red light therapy. I've been using my skincare consistently and it has been doing amazing. But now I want to kind of tackle little scarring and hyperpigmentation, so hopefully these products help me out with that. I also added the Laneige Water Bank Aqua Facial to my skincare, and this one I felt was a little bit on the, you know, it's like a step up from my usual products that I use for my sensitive skin. This is one that I would only use maybe like once a week because it did feel like it exfoliates a good amount. I like the packaging, so you squeeze from up here and get the product out, and this is supposed to retexturize, hydrate, and glow. So I'm going to be testing this one out further. I already used it one time and I didn't have any like horrible reaction. I didn't have any peeling of skin or burning or anything like that, so I can use it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of incorporate it into probably like my Sunday evening is when I do more exfoliating products. So that's what I'm gonna use this for soon. And last but not least, I'm not sure if I already talked about this one, but the Fenty Skin Dew and Plump. I have an obsession with this because it literally makes your skin glow so much. It melts all of your powders together. I would say this one's up there for me with the One Size Beauty one, which not many can get to that level. It just looks like your skin, there's no powder in sight, everything is melted into each other, and I recommend this so much. So this is what I'm currently using as a setting mist. I've also been reaching for this Kosas one, but the reason I reach for this one is because the smell of it reminds me of some like powders that I used to have when I was little, like some princess makeup that was for little girls, and it literally makes me think of that. So I just like to smell this. Yeah, that brings me to the end of today's beauty routine check-in, one of my favorite videos to film recently. Let me know what you have added to your beauty routine and if you're liking it or if it has not been going so well, because that also happens sometimes. So that's going to be it for me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.